Welcome back, Proppers. This week's project will be Shrunken Head Bob from the Beetlejuice movie. I'll be starting off with one of my general face templates, but I'm going to have to make a lot of adjustments to get exactly where I want to be. The mask will be cut out of 6mm EVA foam. The template pieces are cut out along with the darts using my X-Acto knife. I'll be using the heat gun to warm up the EVA foam and form a curvature. After closing up all the darts, the 4 sections of the mask are connected with contact cement. My first adjustment to this particular template is adding pieces to the side with 6mm EVA foam. One of the great reasons for making and keeping templates is that they can be used for a variety of other projects. The eye sockets and facial features are carefully mapped out before creating the next template. I'll be using tracing paper to transfer the markings onto the final template. After fine-tuning the markings on the tracing paper, it's transferred over onto cardstock. The overlaying facial features will then be cut out of 10mm EVA foam. The overlay is then attached to the face with contact cement. A small piece of 10mm EVA foam is cut out for the nose, and that is also attached to the face with contact cement. Small strips of 10mm EVA foam is used to add extra detailing and depth to the outsides of the cheeks. After covering a small imperfection inside the mouth of the template with a piece of 2mm EVA foam, the lips are also created from 10mm EVA foam and attached inside the mouth with contact cement. But first, the lips are rounded and contoured with my Dremel rotary tool. Marks are made where the lips will be stitched shut, and holes for the stitching will be made with a 3/16 drill bit. Black lacing will be used for the stitching. The eye sockets are then cut out with my X-Acto knife. The stitching inside the mask will be covered with a piece of 2mm EVA foam. The entire project is then sanded and smoothed with my Dremel rotary tool. A thin strip of 6mm EVA foam is used to lock in the contour of the mask. I decided I needed another section to the top back of our mask, so I utilized my dummy head to create a template out of gray tape. I'll leave a link in the description to the video showing you how I created the dummy head. Darts are cut into the gray tape to flatten it out. The tape is then transferred onto cardstock for a more stable template. To ensure proper closing of the darts, registration marks are placed onto the template. The registration marks are opened with my notcher for a more precise transfer onto the EVA foam. This section for the top back of the head will also be cut out of 6mm EVA foam. After heat forming, the darts are closed and the section is attached to the back of the head with contact cement. Some of the imperfect seams are sealed with foam clay, and the entire project is sanded down with my Dremel rotary tool. Some extra detailing and texture is added to the mask with my X-Acto knife. The mask is then heated to allow the detailing to expand. With the bulk of the mask completed, I get started on making the ears. The ears will be created from 10mm EVA foam. Detailing and contouring for the ears will be made with my X-Acto knife and then smoothed out with my Dremel rotary tool. Before attaching the ears, small pieces of 6mm EVA foam will be contact cemented to the back to give the ears some projection. The spaces behind the ears are filled with foam clay, and the entire mask is given a coat of Flex Seal. The mask is allowed to dry overnight, and then I get started with the painting. The primary color of the mask will be teal, fashioned after one of the models I saw online. The socket of the eyes will be painted black, so the contrast between the white eyes will pop out at you. The nose cavity as well as the outlining features will also be painted black. And as usual, the eyes will be created from the nitrogen balls from my Guinness can. After drilling holes through the plastic eyes, they are sealed into the sockets with instant glue. His signature top knot will be created from a gray and white fur that I used for my Krampus build, which was one of my favorites. I'll leave a link in the description so you can check it out. The eyeballs are brightened with Liquitex Titanium White. And after just a little bit of touching up, this marks the completion of this project. As always, thanks for watching. I appreciate your support. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, press that like button, and press the bell notification so you'll be notified when each new video is uploaded. Remember, you can also support me by purchasing the 3 books in my action-adventure series, Inherent Evil, Escaping the Green Abyss, and Mob Life in the Hood, all available on Amazon, Kindle, and Barnes & Noble. I'm working hard to get the 4th edition out before the end of the year, bringing darkness into the light. You don't want to miss this one. Once again, don't forget to subscribe. I really appreciate your support.